What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big B, bringing you another Watson Lake Showdown, Part 2. Commentating with me today is going to be my brother Sweeps.
What's going on?
We're going to go ahead and meet the players. We do have a special guest on our card today. This is Jake, yes, from State Farm, Douglas. Yeah, smile, man. Jeez. Then you got your reigning champ, Luka, your daddy, Montana. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. He's the Watson Lake Showdown reigning champion. Here you are, Sweeps, looking like a picture. Here's me showing off that beautiful little booty of mine.
Yeah, we had to do that for your wife, though.
Yeah. Turn around, your little shoots here. Hey, leave in the comments who you got. Who you think is going to walk away with it this time. I think we're in for a really good tournament. We have a par, hole one is a par 3, 322-foot hole, but it plays more like 360 because it's uphill, I think.
Can't get there. I can't get there. I don't know, I did lay that river over, though.
Well, we'll see here in just a little bit as you come up to your box here. First on the box is Luka. He's ripping, I believe, a Corvette, and he gets up there, man. He's gonna have a look for birdie. Next on the tee box is Jake. I believe he's throwing Mamba. I think I'm wrong, but
I think so.
He just released it really low, but it got up there. I mean, it's in the fairway.
Yeah,
so
we didn't even get a warm up though, man. We just straight went for it. So.
Yeah, he should be able to get up and down for 3. Here I am. I'm going to be throwing my T-Bird, and I'm going to take the hyzer route. I'm going to try to get around the big tree here to the right, really give it a good rip, and I hit my line, so I really wasn't upset about that at all.
It looks like you went over the tree, but that was ripped so far.
Right, and hole one, man, it kind of sets the tone for. I think the rest of your round because it is such a hard hole. But here you got Sweeps. Sweeps, what are you throwing?
The river. I just laid it over, man. It just laid over Annie.
Yeah, I mean you got distance on it. It really just went for sure.
Like if I would have threw that straighter and actually laid that over more to the left and laid it Annie back to the center, I would have been up a lot higher.
Right, here you are with your upshot. Kind of stalled out a little bit before I actually can get up and circle 1 or 2.
Nose up, man. I'm notorious for it. Nose up.
It just happens, man, when you're new. So here's me and Jay talking about the fact that he left his putters back at the house. So he was having to borrow a couple discs off of Luka. He does a little sidearm up there. He has a look for 3. He's in the bushes a little bit. Here I am for my birdie. And I clipped the branch on that tree right there, and it kind of just plinkled itself down to the ground. But I have a look for 3 as well. Here you are to save your par.
Yeah, it was a nice up.
Yeah, for you it wasn't bad. I mean, this right here. I mean, you put that about 2 feet from the basket, which I mean it's an easy bogey for you. Here's Luka with his birdie look. I think he released a little too early. He had a nice little window right there, though, for that birdie.
Yeah.
I think he knew it, too. As soon as he turned around, he was like, come on, man, get right. Here's Jake deciding whether or not he wants to go to a knee or straddle putt. Looks like he's going to stay in the straddle putt position.
He's got so much zip, though, man. I love his putting style.
Yeah, he pulled that right, but he has one heck of a spin putt. I mean, I love it. Here I am for my 3, and man, maybe jitters.
Yeah, it's the jitters, man.
It
got to everybody.
So I walk away with a bogey. I believe Jake's gonna walk away with a bogey, and you as well. Yep. Luka's gonna walk away with a par. So he's already one up on us.
Of course.
Yeah. And then here's your drop in for bogey. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to hole 2. This is 216 feet to par 3. This also plays uphill as well, so I would say this plays more like 230, maybe 240.
Yeah.
Here's Luka on the box again. I believe we did a practice round on the day before, and he threw an MD5. This round, I think he's throwing his Rancho rock, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but
Yeah, I'm not familiar with his discs too well, but
and this one it never really got up. It never really got up there. So he ends up over to the left-hand side. Yeah, you get kind of tricky back there. Same thing with Jake. Jake kind of lets his off. That fades out real early. Here you are with your felon.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's such a beautiful throw. And
it was such a nice line. It just clipped that dang tree.
That was the ace line for sure.
Yeah.
Somehow we missed my putt. My throw. I'm right underneath the tree, and I threw my V Cobra. There was Jake for his birdie. Ended up overthrowing the basket. Here's Luka.
Yeah, he said he was in a bad spot right here. He had those trees in his way. Like, it was not a blind shot, but he had to go like up and straight down at it.
There was Luka for his birdie. It's hard when you're back there, though. You have all these trees and these bushes
it's
to contend with. And this is where I end up every time. If you guys watched the previous video, my discs just love being underneath this tree. So, you would think I would learn how to putt by now.
No, I think you're not as far in as you normally are.
Yeah.
You're a little bit held back, but in this, I don't know.
And I'm just going through my mind right now, and I'm just like, just breathe and make it. And I just smashed it, man.
Yeah,
I think that was such a
shot.
That was such a really good birdie for me. And you had a beautiful birdie as well. And Jake and Luka are going to walk away with pars.
That got me so hyped up to keep up with you guys on that.
Well, those birdies definitely helped bring us back up to back to even with Luka. Now here we are, hole 3. It's a par 3, 245-foot hole. There is a Mando on the left-hand side. It's about 45 feet away from the tee box. I'm throwing my V Cobra here, and my whole body position wasn't right. But these tee pads, we didn't bring a broom that day, and these tee pads are just really rocky. Here you are. Where'd you throw your felon?
Yeah, threw my felon, hyzered out, a little short.
I think
I was nose up again.
I think you landed over there by me.
It wasn't too far away. Here's
Luka. His looked great.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know how. He has a look for birdie. It's a very long look. He's probably outside the circle too.
I just don't understand this. Jake was doing this a couple of times, man, throwing it side hand or
sidearm?
Sidearm.
He was
when he lays it out and he gets it to hyzer.
Yeah, this was a buzz sidearm. I think he was trying to get it turned over. Here's Jake for birdie, and he had that guardian tree just right there in your way, and he ended up hitting the trunk of it. So here I am for my birdie look. It's not really a birdie look. I'm really just trying to get underneath the basket so I can walk away with a par. I'm not even attempting to even run it.
Just take your medicine.
Exactly.
Like you taught me, and in some of these holes like that are later on, I think that's what actually improved my game to help put some pressure.
Right. Here's Luka. This is the look for birdie, like I was telling you. I mean, he's got a shot for it. It's nice little jump putt.
He runs it down.
Yeah.
I think he clipped the basket with that one.
No, he didn't clip it, but he did. He faded out just right before the basket, so he'll have a 10-footer coming back. Here you are. I think you're trying to do the same thing. Really don't have a look.
Yeah,
so
I just choked. So we changed my putting style before this round.
Here's Jake right here for his par, and
in and out.
It just cruised on that basket, man. It was so disheartening to see. But he's gonna walk away with the bogey. Here you are cleaning up your par. I believe we all clean up pars here.
Yeah. But what I was saying is, like, we changed my putting style before, and from that distance, I just tried to lay up, but I had no momentum going through.
Right. No, I totally understand. I mean, again, I mean, you've only been playing for about 4 months. So here we are, hole 4. It's a par 3, 273-foot hole. When you look at it, really not much of a fairway. So what you're looking to do is really just get it within that circle 2 distance. Here I am, I'm throwing my Renegade, get it nice and high and over that tree, and I'm sitting pretty good. I'm sitting at about maybe a 20-foot putt right now, 20 to 25 foot. So here you are with your Felon again. Is that what you're throwing?
Yep. Second on the box again, baby.
So you got yours up there too. I mean, you'll have a look, I think.
Yeah.
You're about maybe
I think I remember what
60-ish
happened in this
feet.
one too, but
Yeah. Here's Luka.
I think he catches this tree out here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he gets it out wide, and it never really kind of faded. Really just held that line, and it hits that tree, and again, Plink goes.
And the last time he did that, though, he went through that tree and he parked it right underneath that rock.
Yeah, here's Jake taking a very interesting line. He's
Beautiful throw.
throwing. Yeah, he put it on the ante and let it kind of maybe flex out and come back. Usually that's like a sidearm approach for anyone that plays this hole, you know, at Watson. Here you are with your upshot.
Clips that rock, takes a bad bounce, and I always miss it from here.
Yeah.
I always miss it from here. I was so scared.
Here's Jake. He's about 50 feet out. He just wants to lay up, walk away with a par, and move on to the next hole. Here's Luka. I had to keep this footage in here because this was such a difficult position to be in. He is literally in the tree like a damn squirrel.
I was right
so
behind him on this.
He is trying to just figure out what to do. I mean, this guy goes patent pending to a knee, to straddle, to sidearm, to backhand. I mean, I would imagine every position you could think about he's putting himself into. And not even to walk away with a birdie. This is just to get away and walk away with a par.
I was behind him trying to catch this footage. He was talking to me and telling me like what kind of options he has down there and explaining to me like so that I can learn everything. And I've never been for you and him at the skill level you guys are to have no options. That's insane.
Yeah, so he had his sidearm out. He's got to look for par. Here I am with my birdie. I sunk that. It was so good. Here you are hitting it chain high, but you walk away with your par. That was a good putt.
Scared me a little bit.
So here's Luka. He's about 30 feet out for his par. Pulls it right. So here he is coming back. Stop the bleeding.
I made a rookie mistake too. I was standing in front of him when he threw that. When he went for that putt.
Oh, it's all right. And then so he walks away with a bogey. Not necessarily happy about it, but here's Jake for his par. I don't know what he did, but he decided to want to do a turbo putt and just misses it. And looking at his face.
Poor guy.
He was
so mad.
He was so...
Like, I gave him a minute. I actually carried his bag to the next hole because
he was so shocked.
No, that hole does it to me every single time. So I'm surprised I made it from where I made it from. I mean, I would not be surprised if I was to miss it from that.
Yeah,
hole
so he walks away with a bogey. Here we are, hole 5. It's a par 4, 508-foot hole. There is a double mandatory just right in front of the tee box and the flag further up the fairway, about maybe 250. Here I am. I decided to take my beat-in Pro Destroyer. I got it. Too good. And it continued to stay straight. It gave me no fade whatsoever. So I'm up in the bushes.
Yeah.
Here you are. You're throwing a...
I think it was my Felon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and you end up out of bounds. I'm over here yelling, car, like it's going to make a difference.
It went right over the top of that car, too.
But that car decided to slow down at the worst possible time. But, I mean, thankfully you didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Here's Luka. He decided to switch out discs. I'm not sure which ones he switched out, but...
I think he's throwing his Corvette, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, excellent disc choice because he just rips it. He gets it over those trees, and he's sitting beautiful in the fairway for his second shot. Here's Jake. Just pures it. So good. He gets past that Mando right down there. You see that beautiful Watson skip, and he's sitting in a very, very good spot. Here's where I'm at. This is what I was trying to tell you. I'm
2 times in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up here. It's not pretty. We played this hole the previous day, and I took, I believe, a 7, and in my mind, I'm like, you know what? Just lay up, just get in the fairway. Just try to be better than you were yesterday with your scores. So I get mine down the fairway. Really no complaints. Here you are. You take your meter in since you're out of bounds. I believe you're throwing your Nova.
Yeah.
And this thing clips the road, which is OB, and it rolls right back into inbounds. I mean, that was one heck of a lucky kick.
I'm like, I needed that. I really needed that.
Here's Luka. He's going to sidearm. I'm not sure what just that. It could be a CDA. I'm not sure, or a CD3, 2.
Yeah, I think that one got away from him though, because he was not happy about it.
His release was too early. Yeah, his release was too early. So he's back in the woods. That's kind of a hard shot there. Here I am. I'm throwing my V Cobra, and and I hit bushes. So here's Jake. He's throwing a sidearm, and he gets up there. He's going to end up over where Luka's at too. Here I am. I'm telling myself, just don't be afraid. Get it up, And I decided to throw it down. I was a little upset about that. Here is Jake.
What a run!
Again,
what a run!
Again, right? I mean, he clips chains. So he'll be looking at a par. Here's Luka for his birdie. Again, just a little weak. Here you are for your par, I believe. Or no, this is for.
I had
this
a
is
run
your
at
par
it too,
save.
through that gap. I think I just.
Oh, that was
just
for your
missed it.
bogey. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here I am, right off the basket. There was a couple of hikers that were walking, and they got right in my. Yeah, they got just right in my vision. I was like, son of a biscuit. So I walk away with a double bogey. Here's Jake.
I did
Saves
too.
his par. Again, beautiful, beautiful putt. Here you are. I don't know what happened here, but
Yeah, I think I did that like twice in that round, and just no explanation. Just did not take my time.
yeah. So you walk away with a triple bogey, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was brutal.
And then Luka walks away with the par. Here we are on hole 6. It's a par 3, 279 foot over the canyon throw.
Oh no!
So this plays, I think, more like 290 since it is slightly up on the mountaintop. You'll see here as Luka's throwing. Good rip. Comes out. Kind of just got slammed down a little bit from the wind that was on this hole. He's going to end up just short and right of the pin, kind of down the mountain. Here's Jake. I think he was depending on this disc to turn. It really didn't. It really just stayed hyzer the entire time. But he's down there. He'll have a look for 2. Here I am. I'm throwing my escape. And I was very, very impressed with my throw. I liked it. And I hit the rock right there, get a really bad roll away. I'll be over where
any side of that, any point of this hole, you're just gonna get a bad skip.
Yeah, and I'll be over by where Luke is at. Here you are, throwing your felon again. You just like that disc, don't you?
I'm getting to. It's like I'm actually learning how to throw it.
Yeah, you pull this one right and short, so you have a blind up shot to the basket.
But we all in the same line around that circle, like inside circle 2, I think is what it was.
It's circle 3-ish. Here's Jake. Gets it up there, doesn't really hit chains or nothing, but he flew the basket maybe about 5 to 7 feet. Here's Luka with his shot. Ugh.
So close.
Yeah, off the basket, hit chains a little bit. That was a good bid though.
Yeah, it was.
Here I am. I got a little twig in front of me, and I'm just telling myself, like, you know what? It's not going to alter the flight. Boom, and I hit
Hits the basket.
If I was maybe like 6 inches higher, that would have been a beautiful birdie for me. But
I'm blind, completely blind. I'm going over that big rock right there.
he can't see anything, and clips the band. So that was pretty good. That was a pretty good upshot for not knowing or seeing where the basket's at. I'm gonna walk away. Actually, I think we all walk away with pars. So we've got a par frame here.
It was nice saves all around, like honestly, because none of us had the best shot ever.
Jake, maybe out of all of us, had the best open looking shot without any type of interference, like twigs and bushes and stuff. So here we are on hole 7. It's a par 3, 292 foot hole. This is now we're going back to the other side of the mountain, and this again is still over the valley. We have Luka on the box first, just rips it, and it's just so good. He ends up over to the left of the basket. He's down maybe about 35, 40 feet. It was a good rip.
That was a nice throw.
Yeah. Here is Jake, and Jake. Beautiful.
Can't even describe this.
Just beautiful.
Whole, like you go across this canyon, it's so intimidating.
He's inside circle 1. I mean that was about a 280 foot rip. And this hole can be intimidating sometimes, you know, when you look over it and you think
I have yet to get out of the bottom of the canyon.
You're right. You think it plays longer than it does, but it really doesn't. I mean, maybe it's at like 300 feet. Yeah. So here I am with my G-Star Destroyer. Get it out there nice and wide and just let it crash back down to earth. I am outside circle 2, but I have a putt. Here you are on the box. What are you throwing?
I can't remember what it was.
I think it was the Destroyer.
Yeah. I think it was the red Destroyer, and it just hyzers out, man. I just baby armed it.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah, it was early release. Here's your upshot. I had no idea what was going on, and then I'm glad I got out of the way because otherwise I would have got hit.
So my upshots and like a lot of my short game I was surprised with my short game because I was making comebacks.
Here I was for my birdie. I really didn't get much fade on my wizards. Here you are for your par. Got yours a little short and to the left of the basket too. Here's Luka for his birdie.
I was just happy not to lose any discs that day.
For sure. That's always a good day when you don't lose discs.
Yeah.
What a putt, man. Good job. Beautiful birdie. Takes a stroke on the card here. Here's Jake. He pulls it left now. You know, he went from pulling it right, now he's pulling it left. And
overcorrected.
That's definitely a birdie I believe he wishes he had back.
Oh, yeah.
So you walk away with a bogey. I walk away with a par. Jake also walks away with a par.
Look at your daddy Montoya.
Yeah, and then he's going to... Oh, it looks like Jake's trying to find good footing here. Yeah, so he's going to walk away with a par. And we're going to move on to hole 8. Hole 8 is a par 3, 215 foot, kind of a downhill hole. There is OB left of the trail, as you can see, you'll see as we get up here. You can't see the hole, so really what you're attempting to do is just fly it straight and let it have a late fade.
If you baby arm it though, you're gonna catch that OB because of the way it's cut, the way the line's cut out of bounds.
Luka, beautiful shot, but unfortunately he's gonna find himself kind of lost in the forest back there. I believe he's got to look for 2, but it's definitely not easy.
There's Jake with that sidearm, it's so awesome.
Jake with his sidearm, and he's up there, man. He's about maybe, I would say like 10 feet from the basket, 10 or 12 feet from the basket. Here I am with my V Cobra again.
I think you got a bit on it. You got a good run on it, I think, from here.
Yeah. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of a flex out and then let it fade in. And it does that. It gives me just a little bit of turn.
And then he comes back. It was a beautiful throw.
Comes crashing down. I'm about 15 feet away from the
I
basket.
think you called that shot before you even threw it. Said that's what you wanted to do.
It is what I wanted to do. I've thrown it before, and if you guys seen the previous videos, here you are. I think you threw a driver, and you find yourself in that OB
Just
that we were
out of
just
bounds.
talking
It literally
about.
landed on the line.
Right. So here we are. You got about a 62-foot putt. Nails it.
Yep. Good save.
What
up
was
over
going
those
through your
trees.
mind, man, when you made a putt like that?
I don't know. I redid my grip. I took my stance differently and just went for it. And it came off flat and it just floated right over the trees. And then you just seen it line into the basket. I mean, I knew it was in as soon as I threw it. Great feeling. I think that was the one that shot to bring me back. It was awesome.
Here's a nice little replay. A little, what a putt, buddy.
It was awesome.
Yeah, nice.
That was a good feeling.
Nice 62-footer, man. That was awesome to watch.
Yeah.
There's Luka. Like I said, he's kind of stuck in the jungle over here. He's going to try to get a bid. I think he gives it a good bid for two as well. Just falls just a little short of the basket.
Just a little bit. And again, he's in those trees like he's. Oh man.
Yeah, here I am for my birdie, and this is such an easy birdie, and I really do need the stroke because Luka's leading, and I just
Heisered it out.
no, I released it too early. I just released it way too early. Here's Jake. Here's that 10-footer I was telling you about, maybe 15 feet. Hits the top of the
top
band,
of the basket. Ugh.
which is the band is the worst sound to hear when you're putting, especially that close. So we're gonna walk away with pars, all of us, another par frame. So the score really doesn't change. And then we're gonna move on to hole 9. This is gonna conclude our front 9 coverage. So here we are, hole 9, par 3, 311-foot hole. Downhill, really there isn't any OB, but I have seen discs, depending on if there's like a right to left wind, I've seen discs go into the lake.
Oh yeah.
Usually sidearm is the throw to make here, because you really don't expose your belly too much if there is a crosswind. Luka's down there. I don't think he was very, very happy with his sidearm.
No. His sidearm, he wasn't. I don't know. I really couldn't think of any sidearms that he was really too happy with that day.
Yeah, here's Jake. I believe he's throwing a T-bird metal flake. A metal flake T-bird, and it sods off. He's
I think
down
I
there.
threw my T-bird metal flake too on this actually.
Here's my gator. It's my star gator.
Parked it.
I'm parked, man. I'm 3 feet from the basket. Here you are. What do you throw? Oh, you're throwing your T-bird 3 metal flake, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I actually threw that pretty good. Got a little bit more of it than I thought I was gonna. And I went over there, had another look over the bushes and whatnot up against that rock.
And you and Luka ended up in the same spot. Here's Jake, speed of play. He's down there for his par. It's a nice little tap in, get up shot. So here you are with your 2. How was the view over there?
It was blind. I mean, like you had like a little section to go up and over, but I literally had to float it. So I kind of threw it nose up, and that particular disc that I throw, it kind of comes down like a spaceship. It just sits.
Yeah. Luka looks like the same thing too. Looks like he had to go over that tree and zip in
Yeah, we both did.
the one little bush next to the hole. But hey, he walks away with a par. Here was your par save. Yeah, looks like you
hit
just
the
pulled it.
basket.
So I'm gonna walk away with my birdie. Here's Jake giving us a point of view from a disc golfer. He's gonna walk away with a par, and I believe that you're gonna walk away with a bogey on this hole.
Yep. Wish I could get it back.
So again, this is going to conclude our front 9 coverage. So through 9, you got Luka at even, you got your boy Big B at even, Jake's sitting at 3 over, and Sweeps is sitting at 5 over. So make sure you tune in to the back 9. Again, I think it's going to be super exciting. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and comment. We'd really appreciate that. And hit subscribe for future showdowns that we have going on.
Absolutely. It's all get better, man.